feel like video editing is just another tiresome task on your to-do list, here are 18 ways to make it a whole lot more enjoyable. Number 1. Organize to optimize. Starting with well-organized footage can make your editing process smoother and less stressful. Create a workflow that includes labeling, color coding, and using bins or folders for different types of media. This doesn't just save time, it sets the stage for a more creative editing session where you are in control. Number 2. Learn the shortcuts. Speed isn't just about getting through your editing faster, it's about making it less of a grind. Learning keyboard shortcuts can cut your editing time in half, making the process feel more like playing a piano than typing on a calculator. Number 3. Add music early on. One of my favorite tricks is to start with a soundtrack. Adding music early in your editing process can inspire your cuts and transitions, giving your video a natural rhythm that feels intentional and professional. Number 4. Embrace mistakes as a part of the process. It's easy to get bogged down wanting every cut to be perfect from the start. Instead, view your first draft as a rough cut. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Our best creative discoveries often comes from what we first thought were errors. Number 5. Use effects wisely. Effects are like spices in cooking. They can enhance your video but can also overpower it. Use effects to complement the story you are telling, not to dominate it. This mindset helps keep your creativity focused and your video engaging without overwhelming your audience. Number 6. Collaborate with others. Two heads are better than one. Sharing your work with friends or colleagues can bring new insights and ideas to your project. It's also a great way to keep the editing process fun and engaging. Number 7. Experiment with color grading. Color grading can dramatically alter the mood and feel of your footage. Don't be afraid to experiment with different palettes and styles. It's like painting over your scenes to set the tone. This creative freedom can turn the tedious task of color correction into an art form itself. Number 8. Use graphics and text. Graphics and text not only add information but also style and personality to your videos. Play around with fonts, animations, and overlays to enhance your storytelling. This can revive your interest in a project, especially when you see how those elements transform your narrative. Number 9. Edit for sound. Sound editing is a hidden gem in video production. Adjusting audio levels, syncing sounds, and adding effects can be incredibly satisfying, especially when you match them perfectly with the visuals. Number 10. Take regular breaks. Never underestimate the power of a break. Regular pauses help prevent burnout and keep your perspective fresh. Use this time to step back and return with new ideas or solutions to problems that seemed impossible before. Number 11. Change your environment. Sometimes a change of scenery can spark creativity. Try editing in a different room or even in a cafe. The new environment can inspire you and make the editing process feel less like routine work. Number 12. Use templates. Templates aren't just shortcuts, they can be huge time savers and creativity boosters. Use templates for repetitive tasks like intros and credits so you can focus more on the creative aspect of your edit. Number 13. Interactive editing streams. Consider live streaming your editing process. Interaction with viewers can provide immediate feedback and suggestions, making editing a dynamic and social experience. Plus, it's a fun way to share your expertise and learn from others. Number 14. Challenge yourself with new techniques. Push your boundaries by trying new editing techniques, whether it's a new transition, style, animation, or even a software tool. Challenging yourself keeps the editing process exciting and rewarding. Number 15. Review inspirational edits. Watch and analyze edits from films or videos you admire. Understanding how other editors solve creative challenges can inspire your own projects and introduce new techniques into your workflow. Number 16. Focus on the story. Always keep the story in mind. Editing is about telling the best version of the story you can. When you focus on the narrative, every cut feels purposeful and your work becomes more meaningful. Number 17. Automate repetitive tasks. Use AI tools like Autopod or AutoCut to automate repetitive tasks. This can free up your time to focus on more creative aspects and make the editing process less boring. And finally, number 18. Celebrate small wins. Every time you complete a scene or find a perfect transition, take a moment to appreciate your work. These small celebrations make the process rewarding and enjoyable. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.